M0FXB, welcome to my channel. Thought I'd show you the Uniden 3600 side by side with the Uniden UBC125 XLT analog scanner. The Uniden 3600 is also a digital scanner, so it will pick up my hotspot when it transmits if it's on the same frequency, which is 431550. So if we press hold, which it's on, we can go 431.550, enter, and it should, once it saves it, select it now, we back out all the way, and when someone speaks, there you go. Not the best audio, but it's there being received, and you saw the other information coming through as well. Now if we turn that one down and turn up the 125, you're going to hear it, but it's all you're going to hear is that. You see? Okay, the other big difference I would say is the system when you view what's coming in. So at the top, we just turn through here a bit. Let's unhold it and then go system, and we'll go through some systems. Right, so if you look at the top there, you've got airports, then in the middle you've got the department, and then at the bottom you've got the channel. You press hold and you can look at the actual channel. So it's a bit more of a sophisticated image. Even with the new color model, which is the SDS 100, it's the same, but in color. And this is black and white. They pretty much function exactly the same. With the 125, if you want to scan, you just press scan. And then you've got these buttons here. I'll turn it up. You can go one. You can deselect the scanning. Look, see? As I go through and I press the numbers, it's deselecting the bands that are scanning. Okay, you can still press hold, and it's held on that frequency there, and you can turn it. The volume you just push down on both of these. You just push down for the volume, no problem at all. And with the squelch, you press the function. On the Uniden, the function button is up here, and the menu button is here. So when we press menu, look, you've got a long menu there. And you can back out as well. Back to the 125. So you press hold, then you can type a frequency. So we go 434.550. But the thing, don't press enter. Press hold, and you've got that frequency. FM there. You can change mode. You go F mode, AM, FM, and you got step here as well. F step. So it works differently. Go back to scanning, and my advice is, if you've never used the 125, as soon as you get it, hit scan, then hold, and you're going to have an idea where you are. Like I said, with the volume and the squelch, that's volume, press that again, and you'll get squelch. It'll come out first, function, squelch. Push again, you can turn down the volume. Same goes for the Uniden, but instead of pressing the function on the front, you've got it on the side. So click. The function is the top button. Function lights up. Now when you push it, you've got squelch. Now on the Uniden 3600, you have a scan list. So if you press menu, it says here scan selection. We push down on the volume, go to set list to monitor. These are all the lists that you can monitor that I've brought in. They're called HPE files. You can import them. There's lots of free software. ProScan has a trial, but there is Sentinel free software that's included with this, but it works in a different way. Again, the 125 has so much software out there, so you can do a service search on the 125. Watch this. You go F, then search, and this is what they call the service search. It goes through all the different services, and you can enable them by pressing all the different buttons. Each button is basically a service or a band that's preset. If we go to the menu on the Uniden, let's go back. Let's go turn it down until you get to search for. I'm going to find this. There it is there. Select. We got enter or push down the volume. And then if we go search, let's have a set search, custom search. Let's do that one. It starts to search through. And it's very nice. And it is good, the fact that you can listen to DMR and other, I think it's P25, NXTN. Of course, you pay more for that, but this is £450. In America, they have this button here which says list is zip code. You just put your zip code in and it will load the whole database for that area, for the zip code area. But I'm in the UK, so we have to import favorites. And you can import favorites on here, but on these devices, it's not called system, departments and channels. It's different on the Uniden. So let's just go back to scan. And we'll is it holding? It should be scanning now. The reason it's not scanning much because we need to press all the buttons to enable all the bands that are programmed into this device. And I will say that if you've never used a scanner before, there's a lot to learn. There is a quick way of using a scanner where you can just either type the frequency or search the bands like I've just done. And you can click search here as well. If we click search, you're now searching through all the banks. And again, you can enable them with all the buttons. They both have this feature called close call. If you go function, then hold, then you get the option to select close call mode. There is more selections, but for now, press it down. And let's put on do not disturb. Okay, that's the mode. Let's make sure we have selected that, and then we'll go back to scanning. If we get a really strong signal now, it will come through, and you get exactly the same option on this. You go function, then I think you press avoid, close call, do not disturb. Again, if a strong signal comes in now, it's going to receive it. So they both do close call. So it's a real hard one. You know, I think these are an absolute bargain. They have rechargeable batteries in these, like so, and there's a little switch in there you got to flick to make sure it charges with your, you know, your NiCad batteries. You can plug in, and I've done it, one of these, look, a Bluetooth transmitter, and it will transmit Bluetooth. They've both got 3.5mm jacks on the top, and it works actually great. I've tested that and it works great. You can see the jacks there here. Now that one's, I think it's got IQ up. I'm not really sure. You know, because these have been around for quite a long time now. There's so much good software. They both sound great.
From Heathrow to Hull, hired a car from Hull and then drove all around the UK. I enjoyed it. Also went over to the Isle of Man when I was there. We got around a bit, but yes.
And that's DMR. That's coming from the DV Mega hotspot there. And this is the larger one. This is about £250, but you can get the smaller one for about 180. So I thought I'd show you them. If you're used to using the Uniden and you've learned how to use the Uniden, they've still got the lockout function. Look, you can lock things out. You've got the lockout here as well. Where is it? Lockout. It's going to be right in front of me and I can't even see it. Avoid. They use the word avoid, look. But it's the same thing. Very similar functions. They're made by Uniden. And Uniden do have rechargeable batteries in this one as well. You get some nice leather. I got some nice leather cases for mine. So if someone said to me, which one should I get? Well, I would say try and get a second-hand 125 first. Learn about scanners. They're nothing like ham radios. They do cover ham radio frequencies, but they don't operate anything like a ham radio. You don't just type in and put it into your memory and then flick through your memory. It's not like that, although you can type in and do a quick save and then it will scan through your quick saves. But it does do different. You will push the button and it will the device will literally beep at you and you won't have a clue. And how do I know that? Because what happened to me. And look, you can turn off the lights there, like on and off. You can change the brightness. Same goes for here. A lot of similarities right and left with the 4 and the 6. So I think I'll leave it as that. Thanks for watching my channel. You know, if you're thinking about getting a scanner, just be prepared for a big learning curve. Watch lots of videos. And my advice is keep using it over and over again. And the more you use it, the more you familiarize it. Eventually, you start to get it. And that's when you can really enjoy it. And don't forget, you can pick up a scanner, go to very interesting places, and you can listen to stuff, especially in the USA. Thanks for watching my channel, 7.3. Please remember to like and subscribe. All the best.